Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do a reading for your next 48-hour reading. This is going to be one of those hopefully short and kind of sweet readings. So if you're interested in a longer reading and need something private, you can click on my website in the description box below. It is listed for a private reading. Okay, but until that time, this is a general spread, Celtic cross for the sign of Aries. Let's see what's going on. Aries. Whoa. Opening up to, whoa, your spirit team, your angels, your guides, my spirit team, my guides, my angels, our angels, to get messages that's for your highest good. All right, so messages here for Aries. Already using Dreams of Gaia, so this deck's a little different than regular tarot. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords, and in this deck it's really focusing on like the mind, the activity going on in the mind. When you get this, it can feel like you don't know what to do in a situation. This is possibly something that's been going on for a while with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Having faith card came up, the Child card. Three of Pentacles. There's the Self turned upside down. Two for the outcome. Then with the Sage. Oh, that's good. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is good. This is a good reading. Okay, so how we get there, sure. That's going to be what we'll talk about. So the faith from the past is something that is going to be important for you to hold on to. Your faith, not only your faith from your past, but your know-how that you can get through any kind of tough time. The Five of Pentacles is suggesting, with it being in the reverse, that it is here in the upright at this moment. And you may be dealing with something with home business. You may have, seriously could have people asking you for money or asking you to help out. And it can be really stressful. There may be a family business thing with this Ten of Pentacles that you've had to pay out on. Where some money has had to go into something a little bit more than normal. But getting things going and moving in the right direction, it feels like things are still halted because we have that Page of Cups, not Page of Cups, Knight of Cups in the reverse here as the challenge. So getting things moving in a different direction, doing things, I'm going to say different than we've done them in the past, is what's going to be really necessary. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse at the heart of the matter. This is when the heart is no longer when the heart is no longer into something, when the heart is like, I don't want to invest in this anymore, whatever this is. It can be something that is like something that your family or generations have always done this same thing. But for you, in this reading, it's like, yeah, but it's not paying off right now. It's something feels more like I'm running in place. Okay, we're going to see if this is, I feel like this is totally temporary. But yeah, changes to something here in something that's been established for a very long time is what's going to be necessary. You have the Child and the goals or destiny. If it is an actual child, that's great. That's a good sign. That's a good indication. If not, this is Dreams of Gaia, right? And so it's a major arcana and it starts with 1. And it might be signifying something new created by the Magician energy. So either way, you have something kind of new. It's like saying new life begins. And you could be talking about a manifestation or a child, you know. Then I have the Six of Cups in the reverse. Sometimes this is people parting their own way, like going their own ways. And it might be, I'll get clarification as to why. It's not always like something bad, but it could mean that there's some kind of connections that needs to focus on being healed, or it could be about the time apart. So we'll just have to see with the clarifiers. The Queen of Water is showing up in the reverse. When that happens, really in all of my readings, it's a sign that you have to give love to yourself. You have to be open to receiving love, to you have to be, that love that you're wanting to see from somebody else in your life, you have to be willing to go ahead and give that to yourself, or else it's not showing the universe that, that you believe that you could be loved in that sense. Everything is all about energy. I don't know if that helps too, but so when you receive things well, especially if, say, you're a cell in your body and your person's been hydrating well and they've been eating well, you've been talking to yourself good, then this can say that that's a focus on those things. That would be the Queen of Water and the upright. Okay, where everything's just kind of going smooth. So I would say to focus on, definitely focus on what I said with the giving love to yourself and your health. Okay, so then I have the Three of Pentacles, and that is your, in the environment. And so the scene is somebody that's planting these acorn seeds with the sweet little squirrel here too, right? So planting the seed is like signifying the start, the laying down the groundwork. You don't see the results right away with this, right? This scene is really pleasant, but it's definitely saying that, look, don't expect to see any kind of reward quite yet, because you're only laying down the groundwork. If you thought that this was good, just wait. It gets better. Something gets better. Capricorn energy too, possibly. So the self, which is and the number 14 here, and it kind of, it reminds me of the Temperance, because it's about finding that balance within yourself. There might be something about you needing to have faith and pulling faith from the past, something that you have learned about faith from the past. Having an open heart. And these two cards are very similar in that there may be something about yourself that you haven't been allowing yourself to receive the utmost love and attention from you, from yourself. So focus on self-inquiry. Those are those questions that go kind of hard. They question your beliefs. They question who you are. They leave you to be open to limitless possibilities. Maybe analyze, what have you put goals? What are your beliefs? Sometimes the way I can think of what a belief is this funny? Okay, so sometimes it takes like a child energy to remind you what your beliefs are. For example, okay, you can really say, I've been doing affirmations that money comes easily to me, right? You can say you've been doing that, but then think of a conversation with maybe a 10-year-old who's asking you for money over and over, and you've already given them money, and then you say something like, money doesn't grow on trees. Or what do you think? Money just gives, money's just given with freely, or you don't have to work for it. Like, so all the things that you could find yourself saying to a child, that's how I point it out with myself, is that, wow, I've got some beliefs that I think I don't apply to myself, but I certainly do still hold it as a belief, and I need to reevaluate that, right? So the way you word things and the way you analyze what your beliefs are is really, really important, that self-inquiry. I just think the kid way of doing things is like how your inner child is actually taking things. So yeah, you can't pretend with energy. So now let's go to the Sage and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is your outcome. Beautiful. This card, it syncs up with the number 7. It could be about the Chariot because it certainly is a win. You have allies. That's what I see represented when I look at that wolf. I think, okay, you have a pack, you have allies, you have people on your side. Whether you've even met these people in the 3D or not, it doesn't matter. You have allies. You have this fiery staff, or stave, I guess you would call it a stave, and it is fiery. It is lit up. Powerful. It is powerful. This Sage energy is somebody that has been around. Maybe in your 3D form, you're only 25, let's say. That would be great, wouldn't it? But say you're 25 and you have this Sage archetype. You might have all of the wisdom of many lifetimes behind you, but still have an appearance of 25. That's okay. Really, the person to know who's the Sage or not is yourself. And trusting your wisdom. And this person also guides and helps others. Usually, I'm really getting strongly that allies are going to help in whatever this is. You're beating a trickster energy. So if you see here on the Five of Pentacles, there's a trickster energy, right? Trying to get maybe some jewels, trying to possibly like fraudulently get something. And you've, well, that person's met their match because you have found them out. You have discovered something. You can't be fooled. You can't be tricked. If you went through any kind of health worry or scare also, or financial, then it has to do with this coming out of any kind of worry or difficulty. And why? Because they're telling you to tap into the Sage that's inside. That Sage that's you. Beautiful reading. This can be like, oh, okay, finances need to be such and such, and then this could be that the finances do get something gets healed within finances or with regards to that, and the information is like within you. Okay, so because this could be worry could be depression. You see how her hands are kind of like tied, but they're on fire, meaning it's that the feeling of wanting to be able to do something, but not being able to, for something in the mind space is what's getting in the way, is what I would say. All right, now 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Give me more about the issue. Page of Wands. You have to have faith. Again, you have to have faith that there is good news coming. This is something new. This is gaining knowledge that there is something new, good news coming your way. I feel like it's looking here either at this child or the Sage. So it's a good news card that comes your way. It's going to be something that gives you renewed passion for whatever money issue or trouble you're having, and any kind of like anything that the heart has. Let's see what is the heart doing here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Actually would rather get some more. It has lost confidence in the way that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse has been done. And again, might be because somebody keeps asking for help, because the 10 of Pentacles again in the reverse, and the Strength in reverse is like there's also a feeling where you don't want to become overconfident. What worked in the past might not be working today. That might be why there's a difference here. All right, so that's why you don't want to invest more. You've lost confidence in someone, or you feel like some system was overconfident, let's say. All right, Queen of Water in the reverse is how you're feeling. This could be like not feeling very loved, not feeling like you've been listened to. Well, here's your wish granted. So after feeling like you weren't given basically what you should have been given, after you feel like there hasn't been much love thrown your way, Then you get the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish granted. It represents you being able, you know, to have everything that you want, to be completely satiated. It's a wish granted. So I think they're saying, try to make the wish something that's going to benefit you. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. Might be a completion. Might be starting something completely new. And you may be, it may be something where you're planting the seeds for the groundwork, laying down the groundwork for something that's going to eventually relieve your burdens. This Ten of Wands is a completion after you've really done and put in the maximum effort. Finally, like a seed is planted. Finally, a seed is planted. Tell me more about this child energy and the goal and destiny. Tell me more about that. They're like, nope. It is something that's going to be revealed about, look, for some, a child, a pregnancy, a new, or a new investment, a new way to invest. The old way, putting an end to the old way. This is some kind of new way, and it will be revealed to you. It will clear any doubts, illusion, or confusions. Tell me about the Six of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about the Six of Cups in the reverse. There's the Chariot. Okay. Like I said, this is a number 7 too, and it seems to sync up with the Chariot as far as being on your way to a victory. This is parting ways regarding travel too for some. Maybe somebody's just going on a trip. There could be a journey where it's saying, okay, there's a new way to do something because because the self has basically changed. And I feel like this is the need to do some self-inquiry. So who's going their separate way? I know we have the Chariot. We have people maybe picking up the momentum. You needing to find out more about yourself. Oh, okay. It's the victory. So like I said, the Chariot does indicate a victory or something going in your favor. Definitely here with the Six of Wands. That is true. It's a victory that is public, like public recognition. Really can. It is award for merit. It is doing a good job, being at like the top of your game. Feeling like you're on top of the world. I know I keep using cliche little cliche one-liners, but that's the way I know how to describe this. So laying down the groundwork, what you have laid down the groundwork for, others are going to see and recognize the work smarter, not harder, and you're going to get recognized for it. You will not go, it will not go unnoticed. You will not go unheard, basically. I think it's something to do with business, by the way, because of that Queen of Earth, or just balancing and juggling however much you are at this time. You could have a Capricorn too. It's been trying to sneak into this reading quite a bit. Tell me about self in the reverse. Ooh, if you want to go on your way to happiness. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Don't deceive yourself, okay? Like I said with the affirmations, sometimes we really deceive ourselves, and it's only when we're trying to maybe correct a child that we realize where our beliefs really lie. So this is about being honest and transparent with yourself. The worst secret you can keep is one from yourself. Then you wonder why things are coming at you that you didn't think were supposed to come at you in life. And the Ten of Cups, your ultimate happiness, your fairy tale ending, it's you finding you. So don't deceive the self. Beautiful. And the self is what is here, right? Is what we're trying to identify with this avatar. And it changes all the time. All right, so Sage, the Chariot, 7-7 means you may be going somewhere, but it's going to relieve some troubles. With the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, ooh, it is your fresh new start. And they're really wanting me to say it's a fresh new start because both of these cards, the way that I learned tarot, could mean a fresh new start. The Fool taking a leap of faith, grabbing that faith that you've had in the past before. And then the Four of Cups is like, okay, you've gone through the contrast. You've been through the, I'm over it. I'm withdrawing. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to figure out, you know, why does this feel too comfortable for me? Or why don't I like what I see around me? And when you figure those things out, this dissatisfaction turns into a manifestation. And a fresh new start is needed, and it's what you end up seeing around you. I feel like you're going to be going somewhere too. So that's really exciting for someone. A surprise trip that you didn't know about. All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. If you want private reading, remember, Aries, reach out, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on your next reading. Bye-bye.